Welcome everyone, I'm Ricky from TechTalk, and in today's video I'll be unboxing, setting up and going through the key features of the brand new Huawei MateBook 14 2020 edition. So let's begin with the unboxing to start off with. On the front here we're greeted with Huawei MateBook series, and you have the Huawei logo. Turning around to the side, you are going to then see key specs and key details, which we're going to go through. Huawei MateBook 14, and model number is KLVL-WFE9, and the link will be in the description to Huawei's website where you can go and learn further information. We also have the color, which is space gray. The CPU is an AMD Ryzen 7 series 4800H, which is an octa-core processor. Its GPU is AMD Radeon, and it has 16 gigabytes of RAM, 512 gigabytes of SSD storage, and the screen is 14-inch, and it's actually a touch screen, which is really interesting. So let's get into the unboxing. Inside, we have our user manual, and if you do have any questions or queries, drop a comment below, and I'd be more than happy to help. We just have some packaging around our laptop here, so let's just take this out. Set that to the side for a second. We have our charging cable, which is USB-C to USB-C, and this can be used to charge other devices, such as the Huawei P40 Pro Plus that we have as well, and I'll show you how we use Huawei Share with this laptop. And then finally, you will have a UK 3-pin plug here. So we've got a UK 3-pin plug that's just got some plastic around it, and you've got your USB-C connection here, and this will be fast charging as well from Huawei. So moving on to the MateBook now, let's have a look at this. So at the back, just pull this across. And obviously you've got some branding here. So you've got your Ryzen processor and also Windows, and it comes pre-installed with Windows 10 Home, which is great. As you can see, it likes fingerprints. It's a space gray model, and we're greeted with Huawei on the front here. So when the lid lifts up and showing everyone else, they will be able to see you're using a Huawei MateBook, which is great. And let's open it up and go through the setup process. So open it up, you've got a bit of protection inside here for your display. I recommend using that when you're closing it all the time. So you have your power button up here. And your power button has a fingerprint reader inside, and we're going to go through the setup process together. First of all, you can continue and select your language, but before that, as you know, I like to focus on accessibility. So down here in the bottom corner are some accessibility options.
Make your computer easier to use. Windows will read and scan this list automatically. Press the space bar to select the highlighted option.
Narrator dialog. OK. Button. Alt and O. Heads up.
So that was narrator that would talk through the process for you.
Magnifier. Make items on the screen larger. On-screen keyboard. Type without the keyboard. High contrast. Sticky keys. Filter keys. If I press keys repeatedly, ignore extra presses.
So there's some of the accessibility options that come pre-ready to use, which is really good. And also another one that I would use when I'm working, doing my weekly job, is magnification that's built into Windows. Let's carry on through the setup stage together now. So one of the highlighting features of this new Huawei MateBook 14 is actually it uses a touchscreen, so I can select here. And as you can see, we can then hit next. Or I can use a trackpad down here at the bottom. Built in with Cortana.
Hi there. I'm Cortana, and I'm here to help. If you need an assistive screen reader, press the Windows, Control and Enter keys at the same time to turn on narrator. Your region is set to United Kingdom. Let's get you connected to a network. That way, you can get updates, apps, and cat videos as soon as possible.
So you can reply back to Cortana, or you can enter and then enter the password that's required for this one. So select your Wi-Fi network and then you're going to connect.
Now let's see what's new from Windows. Next up, the legal stuff. In short, you'll need to select Accept to use Windows.
The next step is to sign in with your Microsoft account. So an Outlook account, a Hotmail, whatever one you have. If not, you can create one, and that's to use all the services.
Use Windows Hello to unlock your PC with just your fingerprint. It's not only faster, it's more secure than a password. Want to set that up now?
So we're going to use the fingerprint, which is built into the
Follow
power
the
button.
instructions to teach your PC to read your fingerprints.
So just rest your finger on there. It'll start to scan You can register other fingers as well if you want to. Make sure you do the edges, and by pressing the power button as well, will also log you in automatically.
Want to set up a PIN?
So you can set up a PIN.
Your PC comes with a free 1-month trial of Microsoft 365 Family. Should we get it ready for you to use? Almost done now. We just need to get a few more things polished up for you, and Windows will be all yours. Looking forward to helping out.
So enable auto update, and I really recommend you do this because Windows has quite a lot of updates. And there we are greeted with our desktop, and our Huawei MateBook 14 2020 edition is all set up and ready to go. So now let's turn over and go through some key features of this brand new MateBook from Huawei. So taking a look at the display and what you're going to be looking at all the time. So this is a 2K full view display from Huawei. It offers 90% screen to body ratio. It covers 100% of sRGB in colors and hues. So I'm really looking forward to that when it comes to photo editing. It offers 300 nits of brightness and 1500 to 1 contrast ratio. It also boasts a 2 Vryland certification for eye comfort control, which is really important as being visually impaired. I have to be really careful of how much I look at a screen depending on the length of time, depending time of day, and depending on the work I do. So it's really nice to know that this option is here. It also boasts a recessed camera that we've seen before. And that's really good. It has a pop-up web camera that actually hides away when it's not needed. So there's no need to put tape or cover over a web camera then to make sure that you're private all the time. So with a recessed camera, it just pops open and pops away depending what you want to do. With that, you also have your fingerprint sensor, which is built into your power button, which means that security is always an option here. You can set a PIN or password as well as the fingerprint sensor just to make sure it's extra secure. So our MateBook here is actually locked now. So if I use the wrong finger, it will tell me. If I use the right one, it will open up and we're greeted straight away. If you've done this several times and you got it wrong or it was the wrong finger, it will be then asking you to insert your PIN. So when it comes to portability and moving around, it's really good to know that the Huawei MateBook is 1.49 kilos. So it's really lightweight and really portable on the go. At its thickest point, it boasts 15.9 millimeters thick. That means it's really super thin as well throughout the whole body of the Huawei MateBook. One of its key features is using Huawei Share. And as I have the Huawei P40 Pro Plus, I'm able to instantly share my phone, share photos between the MateBook and my phone very simply.
Huawei Share One Hub Operation Guide. Just touch your phone against your laptop to transfer images. Hold down the notification panel to turn on NFC. Tap the NFC detection area on the phone against Huawei Share icon. Complete connection between your phone and your laptop. Open an image or select multiple images in gallery. Tap the NFC detection area of the phone against the Huawei Share icon. Images will be transferred to your laptop quickly. You can also transfer videos this way. Exit gallery in your phone. Tap the NFC detection area on the phone against the Huawei Share icon. Images will be transferred to your phone quickly. Test extraction from images with a single touch and click. Transfer an image from your phone to your laptop with a single tap. Click the Recognize Text icon. You can easily recognize text from the images. Huawei Share One Hub.
So we've just seen that brief video there about the Huawei Share and how easily it works. So let's actually test it out with my P40 Pro Plus. So while I've been doing this video, my partner's been taking some shots and she's taken some behind the shots of me unboxing and setting up this new Huawei MateBook. So I've got my Huawei P40 Pro here. We're going to go into photos and we've got a couple behind the scenes shots, which I haven't seen before, which is really interesting to see. And what we can do is share this instantly to our Huawei MateBook by a simple tap. So let's bring this up here. So by placing down here, you feel a vibration on the phone. And then instantly on the screen there, the photo's been shared, and we can see that. We can then send that on and share it to further other social media, but it's a really quick and easy system to use. And again, if you have a photo from your Huawei MateBook that you want to bring over to your phone, again, you can do it that way as well. But we'll delve in and learn a lot more about that during the review. Heat has met its match with the upgraded dual fan Huawei Share fin heat dissipation system. It's thinner, higher density, 5-shaped blades produce 39% more airflow with a whisper quiet system. So I'm looking forward to using that and really pushing it to its limits. The Huawei MateBook is all set up and ready to go and really be put through its paces thanks to its impressive processor from AMD and its graphics. I will be bringing you a review in about a month's time, so make sure to check back and stay updated by subscribing to the channel, and you'll get a notification when a new video comes out. So over to you, the audience. You sat and watched the video. What are your first thoughts? Are you sort of interested more about the Huawei MateBook? Do you want to learn more? If you have any questions or queries, drop a comment down below and I'll be more than happy to help. Thank you always for watching. Make sure you stay safe, stay well, and from me, Ricky, I'll see you in my next video. Bye for now.